bloody freezing. I don't know why I do this. Right, well, that's a poncho and not a tarp. It's out again, but going to be a warm day. Second time out hammock camping. I'm not going to film much of the walk-in, mainly because it's not very popular on the YouTube video. But I will film a few bits as I go. Trying to see whether the weather's going to play ball. A little bit of blue. Quite a lot of cloud though at the moment. We could do without. Anyway. Got about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Walk in. I'm going to go near my permission spot, but not in it. There aren't any trees there that are useful for hammock camping. I do have to be a little careful this week again. Not because of the pain in my foot, but because I came off a treadmill funny and twisted my ankle. That's quite sore, so I'm in no rush. If it rains, I get wet because I haven't got any waterproofs with me. Once we get to a spot I can set up, I've got a tarp. But until then, I'll get wet, which would be nice. It's quite warm, stuffy at the moment, but it's due to get up to a high 20s. So I want to be in the woods, set up before that happens. Oh, it's starting to warm. The clouds are starting to dissipate behind me there. You might recognise the church that I still showed you last time. We are exactly 1.5 miles in, 36 minutes. It's not too bad. Nice and slow. I'll have a break soon. So a couple of minutes break. Oh, and a little bit of shade. Got my pack off, got my water out, swapped it to the front, that sort of stuff. Looks like it's a good job I brought the smidge. I think the flies are out now. Anyway, moving on. There you go, look. That's about as artsy as I'm getting. That's too much like hard work, that. There it is. The pothole of doom that took me out last time. I'm going to be very careful on this walk-in. Ankle's okay, but it's not fantastic. About a third of a mile left or so, and then I need to find somewhere to crash. Don't have a plan yet. Got a rough idea and a backup. We'll see how we get on. Alright, thought I'd show you White Bridge. I forgot last time. Nearly there. Well, my first idea of a spot is a no-go. They've been logging through here since I came down last. Can't get up there. On the plus side, it does mean they've removed some of the logs from the permission spot. So where the trees had come down, they'd come down in all the flat spots, typically. Hopefully they've been removed. Just going to walk a bit further along to my secondary site, but I can see there's a van there. We'll see how we go. I'm knackered. A 2.5 hour walk. Well, over 5 miles in the end. My feet are killing me. Not because of my ankle, but just because I'm not walking. Wow. Step count 13,081. That's good. Aiming for about 8,000 a day at the moment. I think I found a spot for the hammock. It's not ideal, but I've got a tree there. Although the road's down there, I'm going to put a tarp up. And a tree behind me. I should be okay, I think. We'll see. Just going to rest for a while. Then get the hammock up. And then I've got to get water. Ground's very uneven here. Anyway, it's all right. So, DD frontline tarp. After the other one being uselessly small. And I mean, comfortable enough for a single night, but not long term. So, upgraded to the DD hammock. Thanks to everybody that helped me out with that decision. As you can tell, I'm not taking this out. Okay. Zips that side, so that's that. In theory, I can tie it to 2 trees to give me a bit of space. What I don't know is how much room I need. So this can be fun. I'll do much better knots on that in a minute. See how much room we have. Okay. I'm going to have to slacken the other one off. Yeah. Not sure this is the best spot for this. This is not the best spot. Right, well, turns out not a great spot. Not at all. Let's go for a walk, see if I can find somewhere better. Oh, right, well, there's really no other good spots. My foot's in too much pain to really walk around there. So, I have to make this work. Let's try and readjust everything. So I basically need to come a lot higher. People walking their dogs. Barely in control of that dog. I'm well aware I make a pig's ear of this. I'm aware this isn't right, but for tonight it'll be okay. Goodness me. Not too bad. More fascinating images of my back. Sorry about that. Back net. Next job. Smidge. Pretty tired. Quite tempted to have a bit of a nap. Might do that. Right, let's see if we can get the underquilt on next. I'm going to have to sort all this rigging out because it doesn't really work very well. I don't think I'm going to need a tarp tonight. I just can't tell. I am genuinely knackered. It's 3:10. I haven't put the tarp up yet. I'm sitting on that for now. I've got 1.5 litre of water, a little bit more. Should be plenty. Well, I've got a cold dinner tonight, nothing I need to heat. So I'm going to make a coffee, I think. You might have noticed on the way in, I was using a different pack. Not the light right behind me, am I? Oh well. It's an Osprey pack. It's the Stratos 36. And I was trying it out. I used it in Norway, but that was only for, you know, mooching around during the day. But I was desperate to try and limit the amount of weight that I was carrying today. I got it down to about, well, just over 10 kilos with some water and food, which isn't too bad. Not perfect, but it's not too bad. Right, let's get little farm maple stove. Yeah, so the pack. I mean, annoyingly, one of the zip pull things broke within a day of using it. But that's okay, that wasn't too horrendous. It's a reasonable pack. Doesn't have any pouches on the front of the shoulder straps, which is a bit strange nowadays. So I've put my phone pouch on there. I did find shoulder straps were cutting in quite a lot. Now, it's not adjustable, this one. Can't change the back size. Could have just been that. Maybe. Perhaps. And I found that I could just about get enough gear in it for a hammock camp. Just. Oh, where's that? I also found that the front pockets aren't big enough, so they pop open when you've got them packed hard. Yeah, they both come open. Very annoying. Compared to the packs I've had recently with the, you know, the Royal Mountain one from Temu, the 3FUL gear one I think it is, and the Nightcat, I think they all beat these Osprey packs now, to be honest. They are significantly lighter. Just as comfortable, if not more so. Close enough. Oh. Yeah, I think next time, if I do this walk again, I'll probably bring my Royal Mountain pack. And at least attempt to underpack it. Gonna need to get a new filter for this as well. Right, let's see if this is going to play ball today. So far so good. It's quick. Yeah, these things are real quick if you're just boiling enough for a cup of coffee. They really are. I actually didn't have coffee this morning when I got up. I sort of just wanted to get out before the middle of the heat, but probably should have stopped and had coffee. Oh, let that cool for a bit. I don't think I've got anything else new. Just the hammock. I'll tell you what. I am tired. There's some good reasons for that. You know, I've done the, whatever it was, 5 miles or so today of a walk, but I'm also doing it whilst I'm trying to lose weight. So at the moment I'm doing everything in a quite a large calorie deficit state. I'm doing 8 to 12,000 steps on the treadmill every day. Fairly fast, about 4.2 kilometres an hour mainly. Well, I do 3.8, 4.2 and I alternate. Sort of a HIIT training thing ish, whatever. Then I'm really only eating once a day, and I'm really only eating mostly protein. So lots of chicken, lots of eggs, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of butter, plenty of omelettes, which is fine. Perfectly okay, perfectly doable. But the munchies at night, wow. Most of the time I can put them off. Just ignore them. But not always. So effectively I'm on a low or no carb and low or no sugar approach at the minute. This is after the first time that I did the hike down to here actually. Not exactly here, but the same spot, same permission spot. When I started that I was 120.9 kilos or something. Way too fucking heavy. So I've done this once, then I did there and back again for the first hammock attempt. I've had 2-3 weeks of trying to keep up the 8,000 steps a day and then walking in today. As of yesterday I'd lost around the 8 kilo mark ish. Had a blip. We went away for the weekend and I put on 2.3 kilos or something. Typical. That's okay, not a problem. I'll come back off, nearly back off now. But yeah, that is also why I'm so tired. Oh. I'm going to have this coffee. What's the time? 3:30. Have another lay down. It's all blue skies. A couple of little clouds over in the corners there. Still doesn't look like it's going to get windy or rainy. So for the minute, I'll leave the tarp off for the minute. And we'll see how we go. Needed that. Right. Let's see what this hammock's like with the underquilt on. Had a bit of a nap. 5:30 now. What I'm going to do is I will put the tarp over, not necessarily for rain or anything, but just for wind protection. I also need to lower that side down a bit, don't I? Let's get on with that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Right, well, that's a poncho and not a tarp. I could have sworn that was a tarp. Oh well, did have some rain protection then. That's alright. I shall use it for seating. Nice. A little more organised. Man. Oh, I'm pretty beat up, do I tell you that? I almost just stayed in the hammock and crashed. But I can't do things like that. Too early. Right. Let's see what's in the food bag, eh? Well, I know what's in my food bag, I packed it, but you know. We have some chicken, some hard-boiled eggs, and some cheese. Which is sort of broken into bits. That's okay. Oh, right. And here I should have, yes, some salt for the eggs. I don't really do hard-boiled eggs, but I do Scotch eggs. So, figured it was worth a try. Nice bit of lump of chicken. Oh, it's going to be messy. Some slightly sweaty cheese, hard-boiled egg, 2 actually. Right, let's see what sort of mess we can make peeling this. Not too bad. I am doing it into a bag, not just onto the floor. Before anyone comments. Ta-da. And my McDonald's salt. Can't have Scotch eggs or boiled eggs without salt. It's wrong. Perfectly hard boiled from by me. Not bad. And this is all because of the weight loss thing. Wouldn't be bothering otherwise. I'm trying. I fall off the wagon every now and again. But I'm trying. I do hope it's going to help. You can't beat roast chicken, or cooked chicken at least, and really strong, nice cheese. And the egg tops it off actually. Lots of people shouting for no bloody reason. You're in the middle of the wilderness, sort of. What the hell have you got to shout over? That was not bad. Let's have another one. Definitely old school, isn't it? Lump of meat and an egg. These little milk sachets from McDonald's. Very handy. Just every now and again you want a cup of tea or you want a hot chocolate and you want to add a bit of, you know, flavour to it. Especially if it's just a hot water one like this. not much in them, but there's just enough. I should probably have this. Put my gear away, bed down. So tired. I mean, I'm sleeping much better since starting this health kick. You want to call it that? Probably not. Diet, whatever. I don't think you can see any difference yet. Maybe my face is a little bit thinner. But getting there. It's good to have time, that's all. But yeah, I'm definitely sleeping deeper, according to the watch. Well, I definitely hope it doesn't rain tonight. I've got no no rain protection apart from this poncho, which I guess I could sit in if I needed to. I could certainly walk back in it if I needed to, if I walk back. See how my feet are feeling in the morning. I can just get a lift back if I need to. I'm using a tripod again, like a proper tripod. But the ground is so uneven all the time. Luckily, it's got a ball joint on the top, so I can just rearrange the camera itself. I don't worry about the legs too much, as long as all three are on the ground. I'll show you in the morning what's happened to all the trees. All the trees were over in this field where they fell over in the storm 4 or 5 years ago. Probably less than that, no, 3 years ago maybe. And which not only ruined all the best camping spots on this field, all the flat bits, it also trashed the fences, so they couldn't put sheep back in here. And now they've logged the whole patch behind this field. It was a pretty tall pine or whatever it was, but because of the flimsiness of them in the storms, they were all starting to lean on each other and stuff like that, not very safe. So they've come through, they've logged it all the logs are stacked. I guess the next thing to do is to come around and fix all the fence. Late night dog walkers. Not that it's late night, it's only 6 o'clock. I passed. So yeah, I'll try and remember to get some footage of that tomorrow. A real shame I couldn't get a spot somewhere else. I did carry on walking, probably over a mile past here. The place that I was aiming for, all been forestry chopped again, so that was a no-go. The other space down by the river is a park up, and there was already 3 cars, 2 motorbikes and a bunch of people in there. So that was definitely not happening. I walked on a little bit further, but it all just started to thin out. And then I was back into the houses. I don't want to be near houses. So, turn around, come back. I know I can always camp down here somewhere. There's a spot right in front of me where I've had the tent loads of times. It's reasonably flat, a few lumps and bumps, but not too bad. There's a spot where I was last time with the Lanshan. That's absolutely fine, unless it's windy. And then you've got a decent tent for that. It does whip through here a bit. Anyway, this was always the backup to the backup. I mean, I don't feel like I've got this right at all, but I'm sure I'll work it out as we go. Yeah, figure out later. Oh. I remember to put the down jacket on this time. I don't think it's going to be horrendously cold. I hope. But we'll see. I'm going to read for a bit and then probably crash out. About 7 o'clock now. Not too bad. Finding the right spot of the hammock is interesting. View from the hammock. I definitely haven't sorted this hammock out correctly yet. It's going to take me a while to get the hang of it, I think. It is more comfortable than the other Temu one. Do have a bit of a headache. I think that's just the dehydration. Anyway. Gonna watch a film later. Gonna watch Hercules again. I'll put it on the tablet, so. I'll bring you back if anything happens. Stupid o'clock in the morning. Bloody freezing. I mean, bloody freezing all night. The under blanket, the gear top under blanket, utterly useless. It's a windshield and nothing more. I've been freezing the back of my bum. Ugh. It's about 6:20 now because I just couldn't stay in there any longer. I had to mess around with the setup of the tarp. Whatever it's called, hammock, about 4 times last night, trying to get comfortable. I was just getting cold, so cold. And this quilt on its own is fine, it's nice and warm normally, but the cold was just leaching out of me back. I mentioned I'm cold. I don't even think it got that cold last night. I think it's probably maybe 5 degrees, maybe. I think. But anywhere anywhere that's not covered by the quilt that touched the hammock was just drawing the warmth out of me. My back's still freezing. Anyway, so my watch is basically telling me that sleep did absolutely nothing for me at all. I'm not sure about hammock camping, you know. Maybe it's me, maybe it's where I've set up, maybe it's my gear's not quite there yet. I don't know. I do know that what I've got today, although the hammock's better than I was using the other day. The underquilt, rubbish. Need to change it. Oh, it's 6:30 in the morning. Let's start packing away. I was planning to get a lift back, but It's so early, I might as well just walk. 6:45, which is nuts. It's just so cold. It was boiling yesterday, up in the mid to high 20s. But that was cold last night. I'll finish this coffee, I'll pack everything else away. And then we get on the walk back. I probably won't bother filming that. You've seen the walk back. And then I'm going to get back into bed. I've got to say, I'm not looking forward to it. Not the bed part, the walking part. Especially since I've got to take my jacket off for that. It'll be too hot otherwise. This camp was great as far as the walking was concerned, the mileage and stuff like that, the steps. I'm pretty hopeless from then on. Didn't find the pitch I wanted, or the second pitch, or the third pitch. Had to settle for what I could find quickly, which wasn't great. Not a good setup for this particular type of hammock. Food was fine. Everything else was fine. Coffee was fine. Hot chocolate was really good. But, oh man, that temperature leaching out of me has sort of ruined the camp, because I am bone cold. Right, it's me all packed away. I'm gonna boogie. It is just gone 7 o'clock. Should get back about 8:45ish before anybody else gets up out of bed, really. I'm not going to film anything on the way back. It's too cold. I just need to get there. So that's it. All packed. All my crap put away. Not left anything. Catch you next time. Well, I did say I wasn't going to film anymore, but I've just come around the corner looking in the valley. I hope you can see that. All the mist sitting there. Pretty cool.